It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You're not always sure what you're going to get from John Gray. This guy has a big arm, former first-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big-time fastball and a good breaking ball, a changeup to go along with it. He's just had a difficult time during his career, Matt, of being consistent, throwing enough strikes. His fastball is good. It's not great. The key for John Gray is to get his secondary pitches over.
Now to the plate, here is Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Rockies guys, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Batting second.
That brings up Alec Bohm, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A shot down the first baseline, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Home, base runner at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A runner on first with 2 away. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
First pitch on the way, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Dan, D-Road, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. He gathers the throw. It's late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Comes in with an average of 265. No home runs yet in this first month, and a couple RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Bone battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number one. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play right at 333. 9 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hazley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rockies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And now the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. McMahon's got it on to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 delivery. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here it comes.
Hey!
Fouled off. Hit in the air to center field. Hazley is right there, 1 down.
Batting 6th.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Daza. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
No strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He won't get there, and it's into the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next, it'll be Dom Nunez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he popped him up. Boom, in foul ground. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with two strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Gray.
Stepping in now, John Gray, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready on 0-2. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to one in the inning for Colorado. We've played two full. Colorado's out in front, 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
Adam Hazley.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. McMahon shading to his right, one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
So stepping in is Zach Wheeler. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club. Gene Segura standing in. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Coming into the day, they're the league leaders in slugging percentage, so it's certainly a dangerous group of hitters to deal with. One player told me, yeah, we like to mash, and we have a lot of guys that bring tons of pop to the plate, but that would all be wasted if we didn't have the right approach and discipline needed to hit successfully at this level. Sounds like a big part of their success comes from focusing on maximizing their potential, guys.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Raimel Tapia stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2 pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in next, Garrett Hampson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
And this is popped up near second base. Segura is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And now the first pitch.
Aye. 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top 1-0. So now into the box is Alec Bohm as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next to hit is Bryce Harper, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And the Phillies are into the hit column.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runner! Set with the 0-1. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
0-2, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Phillies strand 1. It remains 1-0. So now here is Ryan McMahon. He flew out in his last AB.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First offering. A ball and no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Crone.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Crone, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
In the air out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
And now, Jonathan Daza tripled and later scored first time around. And now a pitch on the way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Hazley able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
And it's fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here now is Adam Hazley. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Nope, that's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
The third baseman, Josh Fuentes.
First pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit out towards second. Segura fields it cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, number 3.
Next up, Dom Nunez. It was in his first turn at the plate. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Now a little looper down the left field line. Coming on is McCutchen, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, Dero, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
In now, John Gray tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. And now the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Now batting, number 1.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Segura ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Spencer Howard takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 48, Spencer Howard.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hazley retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Rockies lead this one 4-0. Ronald Torreyes will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 74, Ronald Torreyes.
First delivery to him. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
One out for the Phillies in their half of the sixth, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0. Vince Velasquez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
For Philadelphia, number 21, Vince Velasquez.
Into the box, C.J. Cron. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
C.J. Cron.
Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Velasquez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hazley comes on now, and he has it one down.
The right fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Daza flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Ball
Yep,
one.
that ball went out.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Yeah.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 3-1. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
And stepping in, Josh Fuentes. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're in front 4-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hoskins, the runner at third with no outs. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Daza has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Carlos Estevez comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Carlos Estevez.
From the belt, kicks and deals as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
The left fielder.
Now to bat, Andrew McCutchen. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tapia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 4 and the Phillies 1. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez.
Number 3.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Line towards center field. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Alan
attention,
Trejo
please.
will grab a bat and hit
Pinch
for the
hitting
pitcher
Rockies.
here.
Number 13, Alan Trejo.
Now the first pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Up next, Raimel Tapia. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the seventh, getting the first two outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
At the plate now, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hoskins into foul territory, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rockies 5 and the Phillies 1. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson.
Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fastball called for strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher, number 21, Velasquez.
Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, got king of it.
Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And another foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down here 5-1. Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's gone 2 for 6.
Trevor Story.
Now here's the first offering. Neris gets a lot of outs with his splitter, but that doesn't mean he's just out there finessing the ball. He throws his split hard, which really makes it a unique pitch.
One of the keys, Matty V, why he's so hard to hit, not only does he throw the splitter, but he throws it with the same arm speed, arm action of the fastball. It's a hard splitter that's not only about 5 to 6 miles an hour off his good fastball, but it's hard and it has tremendous arm speed.
The 1-1. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now swing, and this is fouled straight back right off the catcher's mask, and that might have dazed him for a moment here. The 0-2 home. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
Stepping in once again is C.J. Cron. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're up 5-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex. Jordan Sheffield comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 34, Jordan Sheffield.
First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. A bare-handed pickup, and he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the 9th as it's a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A runner in scoring position with none out. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As he grounds one briskly to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So the next to bat will be JT Realmuto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. McMahon gathers it in. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. The Colorado Rockies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. John Gray takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Colorado Rockies combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-2. As of today, the Rockies are in first place in the NL West, and the Phillies are atop the National League East division. The Braves completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-2. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East division, while the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. The Los Angeles Dodgers grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Padres 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers sit in 3rd place in the National League West division, and the Padres are 4th in the division. The San Francisco Giants completed the long 4-game sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 2-0. As of right now, the Giants are in 2nd place in the NL West, and the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. Steven Strasburg earned the win, his 4th this season, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 3-1. At the start of the day, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Nationals are 2nd in the division. As of today, the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central, while the Brewers are at the bottom of the division. The Cardinals earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-1. Heading into the day, the Cardinals sit in 1st place in the National League's Central Division, while the Reds are 3rd in the division. The Red Sox took down the visiting Mariners 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-3. As of right now, the Rays are atop the American League East Division, while the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. The Oakland Athletics grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-3. As of today, the Orioles are in 2nd place in the AL East, while the Athletics are in 3rd place in the AL West. The Chicago White Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-2. In the standings, the White Sox sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the Rangers sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. The Yankees only allowed 2 hits in the game as they pounded the Indians 6-0. Heading into the day, the Indians are in last place in the AL Central, and the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. Willie Castro had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 8-1. Entering the day's action, the Tigers are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Royals are atop the division. The Twins brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-1. They now have 5 straight wins. At the start of the day, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, while the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The Houston Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they destroyed the Angels 7-1. In the standings, the Astros are atop the American League West, and the Angels are 2nd in the division. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Mm-hmm.